here for Guerrilla Productions Television. Stand in front of a crack house.
No, correct. This is not house. Yeah, I stay here. Okay.
So what's going on, brother? Why are people protesting in front of your house?
Because of the way the house look.
No, brother. For what I say, it's not the way the house looks. It's what's going on.
No, they say crack is being sold out here. There's no crack is being sold out here. And the appearance of the house, it do look like a crack house. Okay, I admit that. But there's no crack being sold out here.
What does a crack house look like?
But like this here, I mean, look at the porch. I started fixing on the porch. I never had the money to fix it, finish it. Okay.
Hey, brother.
And the neighborhood having getting on my case about fixing the porch.
So you're saying that this is not about drugs, but this is about a dwelling that's in trouble?
Right.
Why are these people? Brother.
I have invited in the police and everything else. Have came up in that they haven't found no crack, no nothing up in there. They welcome to go up in there anytime that they want to.
Hey, brother, but the thing about a crack house, they can move from left to right. It can be down the street in 2 minutes.
Which is true, but I'm not disputing that. But
hey, brother, all I was saying is that, do you realize what this dope is doing to our community?
Yes,
I mean, mothers are abandoning their children. I mean, they're poisoning their babies, killing them.
I'm not concerned about it.
We got to be concerned. We have to be concerned, brother. Brother, we have to be concerned with what happens to our people. If we're not, who is? Who your daughter's going to marry? All the brothers going to be in jail or dead or strung out somewhere. We have got to start saying this is our responsibility. Hey, brother, this is our community, and if we don't stand up for our people, who will? The government? No, we got to, man. We got to take a proactive stance, brother. We are saying that crack is being sold.
Well, I'm saying that it is not.
We're saying crack is being sold, and we got to shut it down.
Yeah, I mean, my woman is in there. She just left out of there, and hey, ain't nobody else in there.
All right, brother, we're going to talk to some other people here, man. Thanks a lot for your time. We're standing here with Brother Minister Malik Shabbazz of the New Garvey Movement. Also, Brother directs Stop Mercy Selling Food and Filth, a community activist, a dynamic man who's standing out here directing the march on closing down a crack house on Littlefield in Detroit. Brother Minister, tell us about what's going on here.
Well, we're here to march to stop evil. The evil of drug use, drug selling, and drug addiction. But as always, we want to reform the sellers as well as the users because they are our brothers and sisters. But the message has to go out, irregardless to whether or not if they accept the reform and the re-education which we want to give, that the dope has got to stop. They're going to have to get another gig.
So how many crack houses have you been successful in marching on and closing down and getting change done in the neighborhoods?
Three crack houses. And we're going to do this citywide. Yeah. It's not a quirk thing. We were doing this before the Million Man March. Yeah. But since the Million Man March, praise the Lord, the crowds and the support has picked up. And we plan to keep them busy because there's a lot of nasty other people-owned stores that we're going to continue to deal with and a lot of crack houses we're going to continue to deal with.
Let me ask you, what type of city assistance and support are you getting for your efforts out here?
Well, we have gotten none until today, but Executive Deputy Chief Benny Napoleon is here, and I'm very glad that he's here. Would you like to get a word with him?
Yes. We're standing here with Deputy Chief Benny Napoleon, standing out here supporting the Stop the Crack House movement led by Minister Malik Shabbazz. Deputy Chief Napoleon, why are you out here?
Well, I made a commitment to Minister Shabbazz that we would provide some security during the course of this march. He had made expressed some concerns that when they march on certain places, they have more scout cars than they need, and when they come to a place that may be inherently dangerous, that they don't get any support from the police. I assured him that the police department is committed to maintaining the safety of all our citizens. We have absolutely no problem with a peaceful protest. As long as no one wants to be a vigilante and usurp the authority and the responsibilities of the Detroit Police Department, we have no objection to what's going on here.
What type of efforts is the city taking on in closing crack houses once communities report that they're, the crack houses in the neighborhoods and that they're unsafe for the environment? What is the Detroit Police Department doing to increase their efforts on closing these houses down?
Chief McKinnon put out a package that detailed our progress over the last 2 years that he has achieved. During that time, our narcotic seizures have increased 150%. We have changed our efforts from working so much or exclusively on those who are dealing at the street level to going after those major narcotics dealers. We are going after kilos instead of rocks. and we've been very successful at doing that, increasing our, again, as I said, increasing our seizures by 150% over the last 2 years, and we're doing some additional things that will hopefully help us further increase our seizures. Obviously, we don't want crack houses open, but within our resources, we close them down as quick as we can.
What are the steps that a citizen should take when they've got a crack house in the neighborhood? I know that kilos, those are the things that stop the small dope man from business, but the dope houses sometimes pose an inherent risk with people with weapons and shootings and things in the neighborhood. What steps do people take to get the crack houses closed down? What lines, phone numbers would they use?
Well, clearly, we have the 224 dope line, which is one avenue to report drug houses. You can also call any police station in the city, and they have a form that they do to notify Narcotics Division of drug activity. Let me make this very clear, that we understand that these houses impact upon the quality of life of our citizens, and we take this as a very serious part of what we have to do. In fact, this is one of the #1 priorities of this administration, is to get rid of these very same houses. So we have diverted additional people to the war against narcotics. In addition, we're working very closely with the DEA and the FBI, which is something that did not exist in the past. So I think that it's going to take some time, but I think we're taking a step in the right direction, and definitely our heart and our faith is in the right place.
Thank you for spending some time with Kicking Knowledge, Guerrilla TV Productions. We're talking with the Deputy Chief and watching the people of the community close down a crack house here on Littlefield.
Yeah, I just want to say that the Executive Deputy Chief made a promise to me yesterday, and he has come out here, as we can all see, on the front line of action, and he's honoring this promise. And I hope and pray that this will be the start of a new relationship with the police department and the students of the philosophy and opinions of the Honorable Marcus Garvey. And we're looking forward to working together, all right, to make life better.
Thank you. Hey, the community and the police, you can't do anything but get better. Can't get enough. Yeah. This in action. Long as the spirit of the movement.
Turn the system up.